Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless, collective, channeled message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website located in the title of this live. Raw, real, unedited, uncut, unscripted, deprogrammed, unfiltered, sugar-free broadcast. Because the only thing I'm sugarcoating around here is these nails. So we've pulled our alpha and omega messages. And if you want your nails done with me, just come see me in Vegas. Hit me up. I got you. All right. The star card is there as a dominant energy on Earth today. Aquarius energy. It is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. And look at the nudity is all like vulnerability, honesty, purity, pure awareness. I'm hearing pure awareness. Okay. And then I hear, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take one look and you'll see into your imagination. Okay. It begins with the spin, traveling in a world of your creation. Okay, the bottom of the spiral oracle says, open center, I allow myself to love and be loved. You have opened your heart and you receive and give from the heart is what I'm getting. We had two cards come out for the download today. Let's see what's the download message today. Ancestral warmth. There are angels surrounding you all the time, your ancestors. You've come in tune with some truth regarding your ancestors. And I see in this image two particular spiritual energies that stand next to you. As you receive the light, your chakras align and you connect with nature, the universe, and your ancestors. I hear stop and feel the warmth of love that comes from your ancestors. Okay. And the card that came out is alignment. Yes, look at that. I love this. Your heart is open. You're in tune with your ancestors. And you have alignment. This is really beautiful energy. So shout out to Liza, our first commenter for the live session. And then we have Andrea Trahib in the house. We got the wisdom out popping today. We're going to pull the energy in three sets of cards for the situation, the other side of the table, and the self. So in the situation, we'll use the Archangel Power Tarot cards. I did pre-shuffle all of the decks. So let's see what is the energy of the situation. Okay, 7-card Gypsy, energy of the situation. In the past, you had to get in tune with your heart. You had to open your heart. The Queen of Michael. There were boundaries set in the past. Okay. Boundaries had to be set and honored in the past. In the current energy. We have the Emperor. Now it's time to step up, take action, expand, and grow. Okay. The hidden blessing of right now is the 7 of Gabriel. There's persistence, there's prudence, there's determination to meet the goals. Okay. The challenge right now. The challenge. Okay, so the challenge right now is the Empress. The Empress. So we have Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine showing up in the reading today. The challenge is to nurture and grow and love what this is. Okay, nurturing it. You got to love it instead of get angry with. I heard with what is not. Okay. Getting angry with what is not doesn't help nurture it. Loving it as a mother does is what helps it to grow. Okay. Abundant resources. Resources could be a challenge right now. Feeling like you don't have the resources you need to meet a goal. Who or what is in the environment of the situation? In the environment of the situation, please. This one. We have the Nine of Raphael. This is the Nine of Cups. This is a wish that's trying to be complete. There's a genie here bringing it all together. Okay. The guidance for the situation itself. The guidance in the situation, please. And thank you. One card. The guidance is the Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. Act like it. Live like it's your lucky day. Live, I heard live every day like it's your lucky day, because in reality it actually is, I hear. Okay. Outcome for the situation is the 10 of Michael. A final answer, a final bow for a beautiful performance is the outcome of the situation. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. It's about knowing, psychic abilities, psychic insights. Okay. Other side of the table energy, we'll use the Vice Versa Tarot. For those who don't know, this card deck is double-sided, so I am shuffling to flip them from this side to that side. And again, all these decks have been pre-shuffled, so let's see what we have on the energy on the other side of the table. Other side of the table energy in the past, please, and thank you. All right, in the past, we have the Judgment card. A final, important decision was rendered. Okay, an important decision was rendered on the other side of the table, and I hear that this somehow is affected you. Okay, you honored your boundaries and you set your family free from something in the past. Okay, in the current energy on the other side of the table. Yeah, somebody had consequences for their actions, I'm hearing, on the other side of the table. In the current energy on the other side of the table, 3 of Cups. Now there's some, I'm hearing good feeling. There's a cause for celebration. There is a union. Okay. The hidden blessing on the other side of the table. Hidden blessing on the other side of the table is the Sword of Truth is there, the Ace of Swords. The truth is known on the other side of the table. That's a blessing that they know the truth. Okay, the challenge. It's a blessing that they've told the truth. Okay, what's the challenge? Somebody here on the other side of the table was given a second chance. They're feeling really good about that now because everything they said was the truth. Okay, the challenge. For the other side of the table, what's the challenge? The challenge on the other side of the table is the Devil, a Capricorn person or a temptation, sexual connection, the turning the back on something that they strongly desire. Okay, so the challenge is to turn their back to being focused in the physical. I'm hearing physically focused. Okay, so ignoring the physical focus, there's something about ignoring the physical focus, and on the other side of the table, I'm hearing old habits die hard. So for some, on the other side of the table, I see synaptic patternings is affecting the other person, even though they know the truth. It's like the synaptic pattern. This is like when somebody tries to quit a bad behavior, but they have a difficult time quitting it because it's deeply ingrained in their synaptic patternings. Okay, in the environment on the other side of the table, what's their environment look like? Who or what is in their environment of significance for today's download? don't know. I'm gonna say something here, which is that so often I get the like, why don't I just keep the reading simple? One cards, one deck, stuff like that. No, I like using a lot of different decks, and so it always comes out a little more complicated with a lot more stuff in it. So, all right. In their environment, they have the Seven of Wands, and it's on the back side. So this is fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're turned their back. This person is not facing them. Okay. The guidance for the other side of the table is the Wheel of Fortune. Take their power for new beginnings, to create new life in their life. Okay. Closing out the old cycles. Outcome energy for the other side of the table. Outcome energy. Look, that's just too fucking much. Can I have one card for the outcome energy on the other side of the table? Like a half a stack coming out. Okay, there we go. That's better. The Hierophant. And it's like, be committed to your children. Be committed to your children. There's a baby here. Apply the lessons that you've learned. Or you already have the lessons because it's on the backside. They've already have the lessons. Now they will apply the lessons. Okay, Taurus energy there. In the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ten of Pentacles on the other side of the table. So family, long-term commitments, having it all is where it's at. It's about having it all for them. Okay. On your side of the table, we'll use the Law of Attraction tarot cards. So let's get the energy on your side of the table now. On this side of the table. Some of you will resonate with that side more than this side. It doesn't matter. You know, you should always bring your intuition to the party. All right. Show me the past on this side of the table, please. Past on this side of the table, we have the Tower coming out, and the Four of Swords is in reverse. We're going to put that Four of Swords back. But the Tower here is like things fell apart. Things fell apart in the past. Something happens by surprise. They needed to take action because that Four of Swords was there. Okay, in the current energy, on this side of the table, we have the Hangman, seeing things from another perspective. Okay. In the Hidden Blessing on this side of the table, Hidden Blessing on this side of the table, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. On your side of the table. All right. The challenge in your side of the table energy is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. In your environment on this side of the table, what do we have? Interesting. Somebody here feels your challenges. You feel like you're stuck in a bubble out here. Okay. In your environment on this side of the table, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. The guidance for you on this side of the table. Most beneficial guidance. And we have, we have Judgment coming out. Judgment is on this side of the table. Interesting. Outcome energy on this side of the table. And that card, we just watched it flip itself in reverse. It is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles energy on this side of the table. So you have a solid fresh beginning. Okay. Everything is healed. I hear you have the power and ability to heal. So in the past, boundaries were set. Boundaries were set. Communication was happening, but there was some boundaries. And somebody had realized something, so they set themselves free. Somebody was also surprised because a person who They were free from, communicated, reached out, and wanted to talk. They wanted to talk about a second chance. Now there's a protection energy over this second chance. And there is joy in the connection and another perspective about this. So it could be friends, lovers, or family that's coming back together. This is for somebody else. This is you returning back to the job that you thought was done. It's not done. Okay. Let's see. We also have, it's like consistency is being beneficial here. Somebody knows their truth and they don't let go of that truth that they know. And somebody over here is built stability and has all the resources. So they continue to build, store, save. I mean, this man is sitting in front of a giant safe. Somebody plays baseball. I just saw someone sliding into home base, and I heard safe. They're safe. They slid into home base and they're safe. Somebody slid into home base and they're safe. I hear somebody was able to reach out and tell the truth to this King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles was like, okay, I got you. Because the King of Pentacles is tried, true, honest, and integritous, very reliable. The challenge over here is to sit where you're at, sit still. Even though there's something that you want to go after, there's something you really want to go after. But the thing of it is, it's not time to take action. I'm hearing if you take action prematurely, it's going to fall. You might want it real bad right now, but you got to wait until the energy is ripe and ready, till it's ripe, so the harvest is sweet, not bitter. So that the harvest is sweet, not bitter. Okay. Yeah, this is something you strongly desire. This is something that desires you as well. You know that this is on your path. This is what you've been consistently moving towards. This is what you've been consistently moving towards. Yeah, and you know that this is what you are made for. I'm hearing this is what you are made to do. This is what you are made to have, to be. This is where you are made to be. It was made for you. You feel that it was made for you. It's a perfect match for you. King and Queen of Pentacles here. But there's a need to wait for the perfect time. Somebody's got to come out of their bubble first. Somebody's got to come out of their bubble. Their bubble has something to do with their fears. Okay. Their fears of being loved, nurtured, accepted. Somebody's got to come out of their bubble. Their fears of being able to secure their own bag, I'm hearing. Okay. Somebody has fears of securing their own bag. But this is something that's been consistent, and your wish fulfillment is available for you, and you feel like you've identified it. You're like, I know what I want to go for. Wait for the call. I'm hearing wait for the call. Yeah, wait for your calling. Something is already being called to you. It's already been called to you. And that's the truth. Okay. But what is being called to you has cycles that is going through for a rebirth. It's going through a rebirth right now, what's been called to you. And this rebirth is one in stability. So then we have Queen of Cups here, universe. Nurture it, keep it secret like a little baby. Don't tell everyone about it, so that you can have that final bow of success with the completion of the show. Interesting. So there's a situation here. Good idea to keep it to yourself until the announcement is made. This is like somebody here who is doing, it's like, okay, it's like this. Somebody here is having an underground show. We're not going to publicize it on social media because, it's underground for a reason. It's like that. You might want, so you want something to grow, but for whatever reason, like it's not time for that. It's time to nurture it. Yes. And it will grow, but it's this 7 here that's coming out, and both of these is like, it will grow when it's complete. So it's giving me the energy of timing and ripeness, and 7 days and it's complete. 7, spiritually whole. It will be done. It will be ready when it's spiritually whole. It's got to be spiritually whole first. Okay, somebody here on the other side, I'm going to read this a couple of different ways, what I'm seeing. So on the other side, somebody here is receiving a second chance with you. It takes you by surprise and it takes them by surprise. So you weren't necessarily seeing that there was going to be another chance in this, but there is another chance. It makes you very happy. You're starting to look at the situation or this person differently. And part of the reason why is because you can see the ring of truth in what they're saying. You hear the truth in what they're talking about. Okay. And, it's like you appreciate the stability, the consistency. You appreciate their stability and their consistency. And you're like, okay, well, I hear what you're saying. Let's just see what happens. I feel like you're open to it. You're noticing this alignment. You're noticing an alignment right now. Yeah. And I see that there's a strong desire. Somebody here, you feel like you can't move right now. You feel like I'm seen, but I'm stuck in this bubble. It's not, I'm not free to move. What is that glass house that's got you, I heard those that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Okay. So that's weird that just came out like that, but, yeah. And then I hear, 'cause you're a brick house. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out because she's a brick house. So somebody's a brick house. Okay, letting it all hang out. Somebody's a brick house, letting it all hang out. But trapped in this bubble. Somebody's like, there's too many people watching me. I feel like I'm on display. Somebody here, you feel like you're on display. Is that what it is? Somebody really wants you and it's uncomfortable that it feels like they're always showing you off. I heard, I don't want to be your trophy. I don't want to be your fucking trophy. Huh? What? Okay. So, or is it that this person wants to present you to their father, their father and their mother, but you're concerned about how they'll view you? Are you... Oh my God. Okay, so interesting. I just saw something beautiful here. I'm going to show you. This 4 of Swords is in your energy, and it looks like you here in this meditation, and then the King and Queen of Pentacles on either side looks like those 2 spirit bodies there. They're on the sides in this image. Interesting. And it's right in the center here. So you are focused on something you want. It is real. You're meditating about it. Is it about a partnership of a power couple? These 2 are a power couple. They're long-term. They're invested for the long term. They ain't messing around with nobody else. Okay. Is it about your business, your finances, your mother and your father? Mother, father. The father energy is here right now. And the challenge is the mother energy. So for somebody here, you've overcome some daddy issues and now you got to deal with mommy issues. Somebody here didn't realize that mommy issues was as important a thing as they are because you were focused on your daddy issues. You've been focused on your daddy issues. You've taken the power out of daddy issues. Now you can apply power that you're receiving from I'm hearing undergoing the study of mommy issues. Interesting. And why? Because there's a baby here. In both of these images and the outcome, we have baby energy. There is baby energy here. So you're birthing something. That's your final answer. In your visioning of it, see the successful completion. See the standing ovation. I'm hearing, see the standing ovation. somebody is going to be very committed in this situation with you, and they are persistently moving towards wish fulfillment with you, closing out old cycles, starting fresh, starting new beginnings. This is true. I see for somebody worries about the past, they're about to be gone. Worries about the past, about to be gone. The Emperor and the Empress over here with this Seven of Gabriel in the middle also looks just like this ancestral warmth card, where you're in the middle, and in the middle you're represented here as the Seven of Gabriel. You're persistently moving towards your goal. You are bringing huge change. You're flying on the Pegasus. You're radiant, even though there's storms all around you. And then on either side, we have the Emperor and the Empress, again, looking like this image down here. This is interesting. I heard this is happening now. So there's something here about you're looking for a certain type of growth in your life, whether that's the growth in a relationship, the growth in your finances, the growth of your spirituality. You're looking for a certain type of growth, a specific growth in your life. It's not yet complete, but your persistence in moving towards that is what completes it. And then you'll get this notice from the angel. This angel is coming to break you out of this glass house. So what you didn't know is that you're in this glass house, so to speak, because nobody can see you there but the angels. Interesting. So there's something here about the challenge is feeling like you haven't been seen or heard in this. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't see you or hear you because you're in this protected, this is like a secret safe house. You're in like a secret safe house being protected by the divine for the energy to meet in the middle. There's a strong meet in the middle energy in our reading today. You are in alignment. So this is like, keep holding that alignment. Keep holding that alignment because it's bringing everything co-creatively together for your wish fulfillment. You're going to love this when it's done. It's going to be a solid opportunity. It turns to material gold. Keep holding on to that. Stay in your position until you see it show up in your physical life. It will be seen clear to the eye. Clear to your eye. It will be seen. That's when you'll know this glass bubble will dissolve, disintegrate. It will disappear. It will not be. It will not be anymore. It'll be removed. And then all of a sudden, it all comes together. So if you feel like, if you feel like this connection isn't coming together with you and a job, you and a person, you and a situation, there is a reason. But it doesn't, just because it hasn't happened yet in front of your eyes doesn't mean it isn't happening. There's the energy here. So much is happening without your view. Because you put your heart into something and you're in alignment with it. You don't say, well, I was aligned yesterday and that shit didn't happen. So fuck alignment. I'm just going to go do some reckless shit now. No, that's not how this works, honey. That is not how this works. In this energy, wishes are being fulfilled. With the star card as the dominant energy. Desires are being met. But just because it didn't happen yesterday or last week or last month or last year doesn't mean you let go of the alignment. I feel like you've been holding this alignment for some time. You've been holding this point of alignment for some time. And it does come together with a beautiful applause. The universe is watching to see as you birth this. But remember that the baby has to be, you don't want the baby to be born prematurely. You don't want this to come together prematurely. It'll be bitter. That's the message. Give it the time that it needs to grow. If something isn't advancing, but you know it, and you know, like you know, it's all good, baby. Keep growing it. It's just like the period where the mother is pregnant with the baby. The baby will come out when it's ready. The baby will come out when it's ready. And it's like the universe is sitting there watching the show that you're putting on. You're in the middle of a performance right now. At the end of the show is when you'll get your roses. You hear? And then once you've gotten your roses, then there'll be a celebration party. There'll be the stage party, backstage party for all the performance. All the performers will have their celebration. Not until the final bow. You don't want that final bow to come out too early. Don't bow out too early, I heard. Don't bow out too early. Universe is watching to see, will you be consistent? They're watching you, especially the way I have these cards laid here. It's like, while you're on the stage performing this, the universe is watching you. And this is you nurturing it, growing it. It's like every time you do this performance, you're nurturing and growing it. Okay? The challenge is that sometimes you just want to go get back into your glass bubble, but you can't because you're already on the stage performing. I heard that. Because while you're doing this, the main thing that you are looking for, it's not visible to the eyes yet. It's not yet visible to the eyes, but it's coming together to be materialized. It is coming together to be materialized. It will come with a strong announcement. There will be a strong announcement. It's going to be very liberating for you. You're having another perspective about the situation right now, which is helping you to be in tune with the joy about what you have to be joyful about right now. That's actually helping you hold that alignment. That's helping you hold this powerful point of alignment. And it's like, I'm just going to face every day differently. Like it's a beautiful production that's being observed. How will I live my life differently as a beautiful production that's being observed? Universe is like, oh man, did you see what she did today? That was beautiful. She took her big old cup of love. She raised it up. She in raising up her cup of love, she aligned with some others. That's what they're observing about you right now. Okay. All right, let's get some more cards. We're going to choose, give me some guidance from the Power of Love Oracle. Give me some guidance here for this expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. And that's the energy that I got of this Three of Cups. You're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into actions of love. Yeah. You had an idea. You were looking for the opportunity. That idea came in like a epiphany, a download. All right. And friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. You're coming together with others who are like-minded. You're coming together with others who are like-minded. Maybe you didn't think that this was going to happen. You're saying, oh, wow, things are starting to change. I'm starting to see things differently. As your perception changes, then you see more friendliness around you. As you choose to look at the friendliness instead of the violence, the anger, the resentment, you'll find more of it. You find it shows up. Okay. What else? Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. I do not need you to show me my worth and my value. Whether you show up or not, I know what I do is worthy and valuable. I know that what I am is worthy and valuable. Whether I do something or not, I am worthy and valuable. I'm satisfied with what I am. It's not about how you see me, but how I see myself. In that, others can recognize your truth because you're completely in your authentic self. You're not flip-flopping between your self view and the view of others about you. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Yeah. And that's what you're being called to do. That's the challenge that was presented for you. How can you love more when something or someone triggers you, when there's fear there, when something isn't quite the way you want it, when you've got to wait on something that you truly desire? How can you elevate your vibration more in love to be more of a vibrational match to it, to be more in alignment with it? Okay. What else? What else for the download today? We have the past. And then, hold on, and acceptance. So accepting the past. There's an accepting of the past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Yeah, you're choosing wish fulfillment, and you're realizing, accepting that things from the past weren't that. They may have been stops along the way, but they were not the destination. So you keep moving forward. I'm hearing what you wanted was what you wanted until you didn't want it anymore. You had to accept that. Cooperation in your quest to manifest the energy of love. You realize that every person and experience has value. So you start being a lot more cooperative with your experience. That brings a new approach because you start to recognize that everything is happening to show you, teach you, grow you. Okay. What else? What else can you show me? Okay. And we have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. That's the final answer. That is the final answer in this situation. Peacefulness is at the bottom of the deck. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Staying in peace is of great importance and significance in your experience. Okay, with what is, with what was, with what will be, with what's coming your way. With expressing yourself, with your place of elevation and the elevation that you're choosing. Being at peace with what satisfies you is important. Not looking for others' approval. That's an ego issue. When you're looking for somebody to approve your actions, accept you as good or approved or something like that, there's some ego involved in that. What else? From the Nature's Whispers deck. Maintain your childlike spirit. Card number 27, High Priestess and Chariot energy. So somebody here maintaining their childlike expressions, their childlike spirit in their expressions. Very playful energy, okay? Let's see what else. Maintaining a childlike spirit. Somebody here, fun-loving, lighthearted, optimistic, playful. Okay, in their expressions. As you communicate with them, they tell you important things that show you their true energy, their true spirit. Okay. Bountiful harvest, card number 28. There's an advancement. We go to 27 to 28. There's an advancement from playing in their childlike energy. They receive a bountiful harvest. They're getting a bountiful harvest now. You're part of the bountiful harvest in their life. Potential gateway, card number 50. There is a gateway here. They know that there's a gateway here to shift everything in their life to more satisfaction. They're very well aware of it. They know that the ancestors support this with that tree. Okay, they know that it comes through love. Let love be your beacon, card number 42. Okay, their heart is expanding. Their heart is growing. Their feelings are growing. Their feelings are growing. And as you grow the energy and the capacity for love inside, it gets a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, it can be different. It can be a challenge because you're not accustomed to sustaining that level of love. It's growing for somebody here. Okay. Breakthrough, but they're on the verge of, they're having a breakthrough right now. They're having a breakthrough at this time. This bountiful harvest that's showing up right now is their breakthrough. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. What else? Perfect setting, card number 9. They're painting the perfect picture of cooperative energy to work with you. And I get the idea, like, as you nurture and love the situation, it's adding to the picture. Okay. Adding to the picture. Interesting. Let me see more. Somebody's going to end up taking a leap of faith. And when they do, it's important for you to stop, recognize it, and show your support. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith to show their integrity, okay? They're going to take a leap of faith to clear out the old. It will be significant when it happens for you, so you must pause and show your support. Make sure you acknowledge it when you see it, okay? Let's see what else. You had a reawakening. You got an epiphany. You got a download about somebody who maintains a childlike spirit. You express. You saw that there's something they were doing from a childlike energy was actually from a place of love. Okay, you had a realization. You've gone through an awakening. Let me see here. What else? Leave behind what is no longer you. Okay, so yeah, you having a different perspective about anything that is not in alignment with your bountiful harvest. Okay, if it's not coming to you in a friendly energy, it's not a friendly. So we're not going to entertain those that are unfriendly. Whoa, I just heard something. And you start to realize that their friendliness towards you has nothing to do with you, has everything to do with them. So you're not taking this idea that you need to be responsible for how they perceive you, because they can only perceive you from where they are. It's not your job, okay? You may provide them with so much bountiful harvest, but if it's not for you, it's not for you. And if they're not coming in friendly, then it feels like an enemy, okay? Somebody here, you're protecting this space from anything that would contaminate it, that is not part of your bountiful harvest. Okay. The richness within, you know that the bountiful harvest is a match to what you are. You know that it's part of you. And so you know that there's this gateway here available for you through the art of satisfaction, of loving, okay? And even when it's not accepting you, and even when it doesn't approve of you, you know that it has nothing to do with you. It's all in their headspace, their own perceptions. They can only see you as much as they can see themselves. And if they haven't learned to see themselves, they can't see you. What else do we have? Immortality. Interesting. So you know that things are always changing, and you know how to ride with the change. You have ancestor guides right here. Get into the fact that this is an elevation is natural. It's a part of life. Okay, you're immortal. There's this immortal part of you that's constantly calling you to love. It's constantly calling you to love another, but it's constantly calling you to do that so that you can love yourself. It's interesting what happens though when you realize that it's all about self-love, because then it makes it easier to love what's out there, even if loving it means letting it go. Here, grace, you are in divine grace, and there's a breakthrough. Something is about to break through for you. Okay, a breakthrough the past. Somebody's liberating themselves from their past. You're giving a grace period for somebody to liberate themselves from the past. There's a grace period, okay? Somebody's ready for it because the perfect setting is here. Okay, and here we go. A time to walk alone. When this happens, you need to realize, like, you keep moving forward. You're not going to stop in your journey forward. If you get too far away from them, they won't be able to catch up, and it won't be your fault. But it's not for anybody to slow your roll with your spirit. You hear? Nobody. You don't slow it down, and you don't wait for them. It's not like that. You're not doing that. That takes you out of alignment. When you start to worry about what was or what will be, that's where you get out of alignment. So you're staying in now, and you're getting in alignment, and you're going to keep moving forward, taking care of walking where you need to walk and doing what you need to do. Sunlight after darkness. Yeah. You'll be surprised when you keep walking your own path that there is a leap of faith that somebody takes, and it's because you maintained your integrity. I'm hearing it's because you've maintained your integrity. With the foxfire, this is about your huge passion. This is about your big passion. But there's been some difficulty in letting go of the past here. Somebody here needs to elevate and let love be their beacon and call them forward, even though there's been some sort of fears here. Yeah, even though there's been some sort of fears here. This person at this time knows the truth. This is something that can change your life. There's a union here, a friendliness, a compatibility that could change their life. But they know that they're going to have to take that leap of faith and go for it to allow it to happen. Well, guess what? There's been some persistence in whatever that is, and they're about to have a breakthrough and close the cycle. They're seeing the need to close the cycle. So they're going to close the cycle of the old situation. They're going to take a leap of faith. Yeah, their faith is right in front of them and do what they said they're going to do. That's their final answer. In your energy, yeah, you had a realization and an awakening. And, some things you cannot entertain. You've got to keep moving forward no matter what. And I see that you will keep moving forward no matter what. And you know that your value and your worth. Okay, you have stability in that. You know that you create from that. You know that there are many opportunities. And there is a grace period here. I see you in a grace period as well. There's a grace period for both. For you to realize that you need to walk alone, okay, to birth this thing all the way into existence. So you could be feeling, I see you feeling like you don't really have a lot of support from outside right now. And things are changing outside right now. If they're changing outside right now, how can they help you inside right now? So you open your heart and you allow ones to be where they're at. You allow ones to be where they're at. You go about walking your path, minding your business, what you need to do. It's a time for you to walk alone. Some people will leave your life. There are a lot of leaves here surrounding her. You can be very aware that different things with this, with Judgment card, there's a liberation. Something is leaving the life. There's a decision here to move forward, that's going to cause the falling off as a side effect. There will be a falling off of situations and circumstances and people even from your life. But it's like as you move out of the forest, you come into the sunlight, okay? So this is what I'm getting here. And it has to do with this new beginning, cooperating for your new beginning, knowing that all things come together for the best. You're supported by the ancestors right here. You are in alignment. You've been holding this alignment for a long time. Now is not the time to give up your alignment because somebody's not ready to walk where you're walking. You keep walking your path. If they're meant to catch up with you, they will catch up with you. If they're not, you will meet other travelers along the way, is the way it's coming through. So if you're a member, go ahead and put your personal question request in the comments. This is what I have for the download today. I will be back to do another download in Spanish. Voy a regresar a hacer otra descarga completamente en español. But first, I'm going to do the Alpha and Omega messages. So let's see, what do we have? Ace of Abundance. This chariot brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. Yes. Okay. And our final message for today. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If only you knew how much you were loved. If only you knew how much I do love you. Okay, yeah, that was completely off key. You can laugh. I'm laughing. Inside, I'm laughing because I couldn't sing it on note like I wanted to sing it on note. I think that might be a little too strong for my voice and how woke up it is right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up these cards. And I'm going to do your personal questions now. I did start doing this tarot by donation sessions. So at any given point, you feel like you need a reading, hop on and see if I'm live with the tarot by donations. It's just a chance for me to do my cards for myself in my personal study and just be live for those of you who are looking for services at that time. So far, it has worked out just beautifully. I've enjoyed it. So we'll do it again. All right, let's see. What do we have for personal questions for the tribe? Shout out to the good folks on the Wisdom app. All right, so Janine wants to know, please tell me what can I do about the phone call yesterday? What can Janine do about the phone call yesterday? And so I'm working with the vice versa tarot. I just grabbed one of the decks off the table. Okay, what can Janine do about the phone call yesterday, please and thank you? What can Janine do about the phone call yesterday? Justice. I heard report it. This is like Chariot and Justice. Don't worry about it. Don't let it stress you out. Don't worry about it. What's right is what will happen. I'm hearing what's right is what will happen. The devil is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody trying to put you in fear in some sort of way. Something here trying to make you afraid or make you have cause for worry. The truth will prevail. Look at the way that's stored. The truth is already there. It's been there so long. It's got like growth around it. Yeah. I'm hearing don't start to stress or worry. And what I'm hearing is you liberate yourself from stress and worry. All of a sudden, it's weird how things will just show up to try to cause you to stress and worry when you're breaking free from that energy because it's not a beneficial energy. So what can you do about the call? It looks like it'll handle itself. Just keep moving forward. I don't know what that's about. Now, Andrea wants to know, should she sell her condo this year? Should Andrea sell her condo this year? Is this a beneficial move for Andrea to sell her condo this year? Let's see what we have. We'll do the 13 card method for a yes or no for you. Okay. Is it beneficial for Andrea to sell her condo this year? Okay, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 11th card says yes. The 11th card says yes. The 11th card says yes. You should sell your condo this year. 7 of Pentacles, it's like, well, this isn't really what I want anymore. This tree is looking kind of dead. So, and is it because there's been a lot of problems there? You're done with that shit? Okay, yeah, it says yes, you can sell your condo this year. It would be a good move for you. All right, Michelle. So grateful for the advice you've given me. It's been so accurate. Good things are unfolding. You're welcome. Please, a general message for Michelle. What's a general message for Michelle? Please and thank you. General message for Michelle. Thank you for your memberships. The ones that are getting their messages right now is because they have memberships on the channel. If you like that benefit, just go look at the options. All right. General message for Michelle. Most valuable general message for Michelle. Okay. Wow. The 10 of Swords. The final answer with the Death card about an ending that brings a new birth. Okay. Interesting. So it's almost like with this energy, it's like, I hear, stop worrying about what they think about you because you brought it to an end. You ended something. You stopped something. You changed your mind about something. But there's this intense focus about how the others are looking at you now. You're in this new energy here. So, yeah, let that be. Don't worry about what they think about you. Go for this new energy. That's your general, most advantageous general message for today. Whatever you ended was for room for rebirth. Okay. So that's what I have at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.